I think with the aura types, it's also paying attention to what they're supposed to do. Like, I think it's like in the section in the rule book where they're like, oh, they talk about each aura type and
Yeah.
what they're
Yeah.
like.
Frost, a controlling aura type who freezes all enemies in its path. Strong against water. What's good to YouTube? Plus Master here. Welcome back to Shiny Ho Ho TCG. Thank you guys so much for watching. Unfortunately, unable to bring you guys the Earth deck. Is just really hard to find. Nightfall, sealed. It's hard to find Earth cards that aren't sitting in people's bulks because they're not really like cards people are really looking for right now. So people aren't like carrying them with them just in case someone needs it and stuff like that. So it's really hard to get the last few cards I need, and they are from Nightfall. And then I just need one card from Cryptic Nation, which I can get that. I'm just gotta go back to Kingslayer. So I'm gonna be bringing you guys my Frost deck in this video. One thing I wanted to add was I have created a Patreon for this channel. It's in the process of it, in making the video, so it should be all like accepted and everything by the time this video goes up. So mainly it's gonna be like kind of a Q&A. You can like ask me anything throughout the month, and then it'll be like things will be adjusted throughout time, you know. Because eventually when there's a lot of people, I'm not going to have a lot of time to respond to everyone, so there'll just be, you know, an hour or two where I'll let you guys know that I'm going to be going over questions, and I'll do like a video on the questions, and or I'll just do, I'll let you guys know to send questions at the end of each month, and then we'll do like a Q&A kind of thing, so you get to ask whatever you want. You'll have first priority of like me looking at your question and answering that first before like YouTube stuff like that. And I am also, because this is all under like a $3 tier thing, it'll be like early access to videos. It'll also be, I'm going to be doing fan art cards. So I'll be doing my own style art of Metazoo beasties, and they'll be basically made for the Patreons only. Like, it'll be the only way to get it. And if I only have 5 Patreons, like, you'll all get one, so they'll all be one of 5 basically. But I'll have the numbers on them, and they'll all be randomly sent away. Kind of like that Green Man feeling. And then once it gets bigger, it'll be go into bigger tiers where it'll be like, I'll have like a little like set every once in a while of 10. And then based on the tier list, you'll be randomly given like, you know, at the lower tier, which will be the $3 tier. It'll be, you get like one random one, you know, out of like 5 or 10 different artworks that I have for like a little set. And then, you know, the next tier, which will be like a $5 tier or something, you'll get like 2. And then the third tier, which will be like $10, you'll get like 5 of them. Yeah. So, and then they'll also be like, you know, it'll make it so eventually you should be able to get all of the different artworks, or at least the ones that you like. And I'm probably going to have it up on the higher tier too, where you can like make recommendations for like what beasties you want me to draw and stuff like that. Okay, so if you guys are considering on helping and supporting the channel so that we can grow and make this a little bit more studio what is it? I'm missing the word. Studio professional, more professional studio, more professional quality, and all of that stuff. And then you guys will also be helping me, do what I love, so that way I don't have to go to some random job in graveyard and stuff like that. So that is what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to just make my living off of, cards. I love cards. It's just something that's consistently been in my life. So, and it's just, I've come to like an age, I've been playing these games and all these things for so long that I've actually accumulated quite a bit of knowledge about a lot of them and stuff like that. And I'd love to share it with you guys, and I'd love to know what you guys have to teach me as well. So, thank you so much. Let's get into the deck profile. Alright, so starting off with the Wahili, but I'm over here. We got space. You see? Wahili, when this beastie enters the board, because you contracted for 3 frost and 1 colorless, it will obtain its trait Stone Skin. And it will make it so it's snowing until the end of your next turn, and all of their fatigue beasties won't be able to wait. It gets that 25 attack boost when it's snowing. It gets 25 attack boost in the forest. He makes it snowing. We're not playing any terror cards. The deck is really tight. He can also tap to be able to deal 20 damage to all the fatigue beasties, and he will be able to deal 3 frozen damage with his 30 damage attack. This deck is pretty good. I try to keep it, to code here. We're just trying to control and freeze stuff, so when we play Wahili, all of their stuff won't be able to stand up. That's going to be able to control them a little bit. It doesn't seem like you want to play Fearsome Critters with this deck, just because they're going to spread too wide, and that might be too difficult to go about, especially when they start hitting you super hard. We have our 1 dragon, which is Tezzarak. Tezzarak. Oh my gosh, that's how you say it. Right? Tezzarak. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Tezzarak. Okay, cool. Anyway, this guy will come in with invisibility when it's snowing, and he will be able to change all water beasties into frost beasties. He's going to be able to do 10 frozen counters onto a beastie that it attacks, and it'll hit it for 60. It'll do an additional 20 on top of its 20 for its strength against water. It has flying, and it gets a 25 boost with the snowing out. 5 snowman to end off our beasties here. I believe snowman should be on the list. So this will be able to fatigue for a frost aura, and it will also stack an additional frost counter or frozen counter onto a beastie or artifact that you freeze. So this is going to be just a once per snowman that you have on the board. It doesn't stack. So as many a snowman as you have, it'll only do it once. So the magic number is 3. We want to get 3 frozen counters on it for our Shatter Ice, which the art on this is so sick. I want this dragon, the one that is getting frozen. It's getting frozen and blasted. That's what that artwork is. It's the dragon that should be coming out in UFO. I want that dragon, man. It looks so dope. Anyway, if they have 3 frozen counters on it, this will just blow them up. They dead. No more. And then this is how we're going to get there, is this ice spell with our snowman on board for 4 aura combo. We're going to be able to blow up 1 beastie. which is not that bad, especially when we have large amounts of these cards. So it's going to be able to happen consistently, and there is recycle in the deck. Then we have the Icy Path. Ice Spell is just going to put 2 frozen counters on it. Snowman's going to put an additional frozen counter on it. That will make it 3. That will make Shatter Ice go off to be able to pop that beastie. Icy Path is going to be that Mirror Force, or not Mirror Force, Magic Cylinder card I was talking about, where if they attack you, you can drop this, and then you can choose that beastie to attack another beastie or of theirs, or yours, I guess. If you want, you can do that. You can send it into yours, and that it'll kill it that way. That's chill. But you can make it attack them as well. So this is super good, and this is also a recycled card. And another card that can be recycled here is the Frost Shot, which this is just going to be like a quick play kind of enchantment deal. It's a quick play spell, basically. You're going to be able to activate this whenever you want. So mainly it'll be at their draw phase. When they're going to try to go to their untaps, you're going to be able to freeze their stuff. You can freeze something at their draw phase so that it won't untap. So it's just kind of a quick way to like slow them down and make it so they can't extend plays how they would want to based on their board state. And then the, what is it, Alaskan Vortex. This is going to recycle all of these cards when you activate it. You can grab one of these and one of these, or you can grab one of these and one of these, or one of these and one of these, one of these, one of these. Any variation of the 2, you just can't grab 2 of these or 2 of these, because it has to be 3 or less and place them into your chapter. So it's going to pop something, and then you'll be able to add frost spells from your cemetery back into your hand to be able to reuse them. So these things are going to be able to be reused to be able to blow up beasties, and you can reuse this too also. By the way, to be able to negate attacks. And this is also one, if you really want to, which it could work. It could work out. You could pop something, give everything a boost so you can swing over something. This thing is like, I would consider it like the Nightfall promo for Frost Beasties, and it makes it snowing. So it'll freeze everything that's not a Frost Beastie. For Frozen, put 1 frozen counter on. And then it's considered snowing. Then all Frost Beasties attack are increased by 25. And then on top of all of that, just, if there is water, it makes it so that your opponent can't contract water spells until the end of the next turn. So that means they have to dampen this to be able to activate spells on their turn. So this should shut down like Torrential Tribute. So if you want to sign another one in, go for that. 2 bookmark. 1 of the Eternal Snowflake. And then I'm playing, what is it? 10 Frost Aura. Because you really just, once you hit 4, you really can start doing all your plays. Once you hit 8, then you can just really combo off and start getting control over the board and really start threatening them and stuff. So this is going to be my Frost deck, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and consider supporting the channel on Patreon. Link in description for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day and stay safe out there.